Ooh, good morning, good morning. So I'm still getting ready for this. Let me hook up some light. This is an update. Okay, welcome in, you all. This is an update on my weight loss journey. I have been, oh no, okay, I have been to my family reunion. Did you need something? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna give you a quick update because I can't stay on here long. I am doing well on my weight loss journey. I had some really good meals last week, but I have been to my family reunion, and so I'm just been back several days now, and getting caught up on everything. I did finally go ahead and release a video last night, which I hope you did get to watch. It shows some of the foods that I ate. I have another one that I'm also working on. Last week, my goal was to hit 10,000 steps a day, and I did do that. I'm trying to find my phone. I did that, and I averaged, I believe it was 10,097 steps a day is something what I averaged. But I was able to reach my goal and actually surpass that. I did notice that my steps went up, and they went up like they tripled by the third week. I'm going to look at my Fitbit so that I can give you my exact numbers from last week. Let's go and look at the steps. And that says for this week. June the 30th through July the 6th, I had a total of 76,369 steps, but my goal was 50,000 steps per week. So my steps actually increased. My average per day was 10,910 steps, which was up from when I first started. Let me see. When I first started that first week, looks like my steps were averaging 7,856 steps per day. So my average per day has increased. So I'm glad of that. Um, Also, I'm making some changes in the foods that I'm eating because my scale isn't really moving as much as I wanted to, even though I am getting in my steps and some exercise. It more or less feels like I'm basically still just maintaining my weight. And what I want to see is a reduction in my weight. So I am doing some things as far as removing dairy and even cutting back possibly on some of my vegetables because my vegetables are where I usually get in my carbs. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out some of that, and I'm basically going to be doing leaning more toward the carnivore diet is what I'm going to be doing this week. And also, just listening to my body and doing what it requires. One thing I have found is I always say that I feel when my body is losing weight, and what I'm actually feeling, I believe, is inflammation because I was feeling very, very good, and then all of a sudden I bloated up. So when I get bloated, hey, M. Ray, good morning. Keto Granny in chat. I'm glad that you're here. I'm just talking a little bit about my journey, and my accountability coach really keeps me on point, you all. Um, there are days like I don't feel like getting in those 10,000 steps. And I have already made up in my mind, okay, I'm not going to do my 10,000. I'm already averaging 7,000, close to 8,000. Okay, that's good enough. I'm tired tonight. I've been outdoor dashing and all of that. But then my accountability coach will come on and say, okay, Keto Granny. She'll tell me sometimes don't push it too hard. And that's what she encourages me to do. But also, she encourages me to give it my best. And when I give it my best, I can usually hit that goal or get pretty close to it. Also, you all, something else that I'm excited about that I do want to talk about and mention. I got home, it's in my video, but I got home and I had gotten a unanimous gift from a YouTuber. And I want to share it with you. And this has helped me a lot as far as getting my steps in. It's helping me a lot as far as exercising. But on my porch, they had sent me this. Oh, let's see if I can get it over here, and then I want to get you a good picture of it. So you're gonna have to kind of excuse everything that you're sitting around in here. But this is what I have. It's an exercise bike, you all. Look at that. Isn't that neat? An exercise bike, and it's almost like a recumbent bike to me. I love it, love it, love it. I was having trouble with my paddles here. So my husband, he got the paddles put on right. He got the right one on the right side and the left one on the left side. It kept coming off because they were on wrong. But this is a Goimo, and I really do like it. I got it in a corner in here in my room right now because I got company. But it has the pulse where it can take my heartbeat. Um, Also, it's digital readout. And on that digital readout, it can give me my calories. It gives me my speed. It gives me my distance that I went. You see, I went 3.5 miles. See that? See that? And I mean, it helps a lot. Then I want my pulse, I put it there, and I can get my heart rate. So it helps me just a lot. And I am aiming to for that 20-minute ride is what I'm aiming for. Here it has some resistance bands on it that I can actually pull while I'm sitting on the bike and using it. And I mean, it's got two. It also has some resistant bands down here, which I haven't just quite, let me see, I want to make sure I'm showing them, quite figured out how to use these. I guess they probably come up over the back of the bike some kind of way and I can pull and use those. But I'm going to watch a video or something that's kind of going to tell me how to use this. And the seat, you all, look at the seat of the bike. The seat is big enough. I want to stress that the seat is big enough on this bike. A lot of exercise bikes that I have gotten, you get this little bitty seat, but this seat is really big enough. And look at it, it's shaped in a heart. I like that. And they have the bars there on the side that I can hold on to, and then the back of it. And you can see the back of it, it folds down when I get ready to put it away. So very nice. I can adjust it. I can loosen it to adjust it here and then pull, which I can take the seat up higher. Or I can put it lower. Here I can adjust the tension. As you can see, the tension, I can adjust that. And I have it like on 13. I guess the highest probably goes up to 16, it looks like. So I have it on 13. And I'm getting ready to get on this in just a little bit when I get through. But wow, I was so surprised. And I tell you, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But this is from a unanimous YouTuber, and I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. It's really helping me to stay on point and to stay focused. And also, it's my first piece of equipment in my home gym that I'm going to have here in Oklahoma City. So I want you to know that also. And I'm still looking for other pieces that I'm adding in. I have my weights, and I have my weights up under my desk here. I don't even know if you can see them, but I have my weight sitting under here, and I think I even have some. Let's look and see here. I even have some water that I had sitting under here. 733. Let's pull that down. Let me see if I can get a But you can see under there, I keep my weights right here under my desk where I'm working at so that I can pull them out. I can do my sit ups in the chair. That's a spent bottle of water there. I got to get rid of that. There I have my 5 pound weights, my 3 pound weights, and I have some kettlebells. But I keep these here handy so that I can do these while I am sitting in the chair. Thank you, Emre. It is an awesome gift, an awesome, awesome gift. And I tell you what, I am really, really enjoying it. Okay. Um, Also, like I said, there's my bike. I'm so proud of that bike. Like I said, it's going to help me stay focused, help me stay on point. I just love it. And I believe it came, I believe, from Amazon, you all. You can go on there and get some really, really nice things from Amazon. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this back together. But I wanted to share that with you and show you that also. So that's my first piece of equipment for my home gym that I'm going to put together here while I'm here in Oklahoma City. But today I'm going to be outdoor dashing for a while. And let's see, haven't decided at all what I'm going to eat today. I've got to go do my shopping. But I do know that I'm going to lean more toward the carnivore because I've been feeling inflammation, like I said, in my body. So I've been trying to figure out what's the best way for me to get rid of the inflammation. And the best way is to do an elimination diet. And when I do that, I kind of do like the Lions diet. And from there, I'll add in different things back into my diet. Um, to see, what is affecting me and how. I can tell when I have insulin, or my insulin is rising in my body because I feel pain. I've heard someone else say that they feel pain when they feel insulin rising in their body. So I'm going to do some tweaking of my diet. I'm actually going to really start aiming to stay below 20 total carbs instead of 20 net carbs daily. And I want to see how that affects my body and how that works. I'm hoping that I'll have some good results doing that. I tell you, now I'm going to go to how hot it's been. It has been so hot here. All this week it's going to be lingering like 99. So when they say 99, then you got the heat index, which is up in the hundreds. So that's what we're dealing with here in Oklahoma City. For a few days, we had some really nice weather, and it was basically residual from the tropical storm in Houston. Emery says, I gave up dairy. I usually only add Greek yogurt. That's what I am going to keep my Greek yogurt because I like to add it with my protein powder. But let that go for the same reasons you mentioned, inflammation and bloat. Yeah, I'm gonna finish off. I'm gonna finish off now. I'm gonna finish off what I have in there because I don't believe in wasting food. But I am, like I said, my dairy. And you're saying that I should even let the Greek yogurt go. Okay. So I'm gonna try, and I'm just gonna let all of my dairy go and actually try it for a month. I usually tell people give it at least 30 days. So if I'm doing something different, I have to do the same. I have to give it at least 30 days to see if I have better results, if I feel better, or I get this information out of my body. I like to listen to Wellness Warrior. If you've never listened to her, go over and check her out. She gives a lot of great information, especially as to why our body keeps inflammation and how we keep getting inflamed over and over again, basically by the foods that we eat. I had to listen to her today and more or less listen to different things that she did, different things that she had dropped in her diet, um, to find out what was actually keeping her inflamed, keeping her bloated, and different things like that. So I've been doing research to find out what's keeping my body inflamed, how to get rid of inflammation. And a lot of it really has to do with the plant foods and vegetables from what I am seeing that I am eating, and maybe a little bit to do with the dairy. So these are things that I am going to eliminate for 1 month and actually see what the results are going to be. Now, on the video that I will be sharing with you later on this week, it does show foods that I have eaten up until probably just a few days ago. But while I was at my family reunion, I tell you, I became so bloated. I was so inflamed, so uncomfortable. And I know it was because of the foods that I was eating, because I didn't drive. So I more or less had to eat what was close and what was by. So I more or less tried to eat things that weren't breaded, different things like that, sticking to the salads, eggs, bacon, fruit for breakfast. But I do also know that the seasonings and different things that people use are a whole lot different than the seasonings and everything that I use, because I limit my sodium, and I really don't put sugar. I put no sugar in anything that I cook or anything. But you know, when you're eating at restaurants or you're eating out, they want to make that food taste as good for everyone. So now the I did find out on the last morning that I was there that sometimes you could ask the cook to maybe make you something a little different. Maybe like ask them if they had egg whites, and if they had them available, then he would make those for you. So on the morning I did find out about this, and I was going to ask for egg whites. My cousin went up and asked, and they didn't have them. So, but all in all, as far as the family reunion, we had a great time. I got to visit family. I also sold jewelry while I was there at our picnic event on Saturday. And I tell you, that did very well. And I got to see so many people that I hadn't seen in years. And when I say years, I mean like 20 years. I even saw a cousin that I hadn't seen in at least 40 or 45 years. So, I mean, great time that we had. Anyhow, like I said, this week I'm going to do some tweaking on the foods that I'm eating. I plan on my way in also on August the 1st. Um, I am, I don't want to say, I try to keep in touch every day with my accountability partner, because we give each other different ideas on different things that we can do to stay focused on our weight loss journey. We give each other different ideas, different things that we can do to help get our steps in. Um, and she really teaches me and gives me a lot of good tips and and what do you want to say, tips, tricks. None of them are really tricks, but she gives me a lot of tips that have worked for her, and different things that she has learned that has really helped me a lot. So having an accountability partner can be very beneficial to you. I'm up this morning. I'm also taking doing my hair. Uh, I got this my wig on this morning, of course, sitting up here going through this. But I want to tell everyone that you can do it. Stay focused on you. Your weight loss may not come as fast as you want it to come, but it will come if you stay focused, if you make changes. When you see things aren't working, look at what you're doing, and make changes to it, even if you have to switch some of the foods that you're eating. Anyhow, I want to say stay focused, and have a great day. Okay? Bye bye.